Oh, it's my pleasure, man. Yeah, I'm at the airport. Uh, where should I start? When it comes to women changing, it's typically because the man changes. Your woman mirrors you. Like she said, we love feminine energy. And to maintain that, you have to maintain your manhood. And we typically feed into women's wants instead of their needs, which is why we end up falling into the trap of becoming born, becoming predictable, becoming needy, trying to be a person pleaser when we're supposed to be fulfilling needs. That's how you maintain the hierarchy by. I'm sorry, people walk by me, but
Yeah, you good.
that's that's how you maintain a relationship and keep it stable because a woman's mind is gonna always be left, right, up, down, sideways, backwards, forwards. So you have to keep it stable. Hey, we're not going there today. I know you wanted to go there today, but today we're not going there. And men nowadays are afraid to do that. They feel like their woman will leave them. So going to what someone said about you know dating nowadays, these young men. I'm 36.
Hmm.
These young men and these young women don't have an idea what a man or a woman is. Therefore, they're figuring it out via Instagram, TikTok, reality TV show. They're figuring it out, and they're figuring it out through experience dating these type of individuals. Seeing, oh, this person has money. These are typically guys who know how to be men, and they don't know how to be men. And a lot of men don't know how to be men nowadays. So that's the problem with dating. I blame the men because we are the leaders. We're supposed to be the leaders. We're supposed to have the structure and the foundation. Now, when you say a person in college makes a decision on being married, maybe he was raised to taught. Maybe he was taught how to be a man at a certain
Hmm.
point of his life, or he just say, "Hey, I'm trying to figure it out. Let me go marry someone. I think I love this girl. This girl loves me."
Lord.
You know,
I
and
think. I think.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He thinks
Hmm.
and he makes a mistake of getting married. So it could go both ways. A man has an idea with it. My purpose is football. I'm gonna pursue football no matter what. And whoever along with that is gonna add to that. They're not gonna subtract. And then you have the people who say, "Well, I think I want to be married. I love this girl. I think she loves me. Let's do it." And then that's why those marriages end. You see how Kobe was. Kobe had an issue. They got addressed. They fixed it. They continued on. People think that Vanessa Bryant stayed with Kobe for his money. We really don't know, but me as a man, it wasn't about his money. It was about his manhood, how he knew how to handle her. Women like to be handled, not
Oh,
like controlled, but you know
yeah.
how to handle their you know how to handle when they're upset. You know how to handle when they're feeling this way and that way. That's what they need. They need reassurance. They need to know, hey, it's okay to have a bad day. You are a woman. You're gonna have moments. And it's okay for you to have moments. That's what women do. They need that type of stuff. And guys don't know how to provide that. They lose patience. They get upset. They yell. So if your girl's yelling, you're gonna meet her at the level of what she's doing versus
Yeah.
her coming to the calm level. If I'm calm and she's yelling, I'm like, oh, you need to calm down. We're not on that.
Hmm.
She's gonna calm down with you, but you meet her at her level. So now you're becoming now y'all arguing. I don't typically argue with people. I have. I've been that guy. I've argued with guys. I argue with females. But I know how to bring people to my level. And if I can't bring you to my level, I have to remove myself. That's the problem with people. They don't remove themselves when they have a value. They stay and allow allow people to do things to them versus making a decision to leave. We all have options and we choose to do things, and that's why things don't work out.
So DZ, I want to say something real quick, and then you can say something, Scott, and then Mr. Alex. So when you talk about the young man that's in college or just getting out of school, and like you said, he may have been raised to be that way, or whatever the case may be. So I have an older sister and I have a younger sister, and my parents are married today. They've been married since I was born. One day I do aspire like to be married and have my own family. I don't aspire to be like a baby daddy. I don't aspire to be like, the man on my green screen right now. Like, that's not going to be me. That's just not the type of man I am. However, um I don't know. I'm an accomplished, successful young man, and there's still greater heights that I want to reach in this life. And being in a relationship, having kids, that's going to be a lot. That's going to be a lot harder for me to do. I do believe not just men but women as well. I think a lot of people get in relationships, like committed relationships, and lose themselves. They lose focus, they get slowed
Slow
down,
down.
and like I said, people, like, some men just be in their feelings, yo. Like, as a man, that, like, you supposed to be the leader. You supposed to be, like, the head of your household and be provisioning for a woman and kids, brother. If you got I don't know, tens of thousands, hundreds of $1,000s in student loan debt, if you don't even got a paid off car yet, if if you haven't done a damn thing in your life yet, but you out here trying to look for a woman, that's backwards to me. Like when I decide to get married, I'm going, like, and I'm doing well for myself right now, DZ, but I'm still young. Like, I don't feel like I'm not in a rush to get married. I'm not in a rush to have kids. Like, I'm not in a rush to have a family. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it one day. But when I decide to do it, I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna be in the best position to do it, and it's gonna be when I want to do it. I'm not just gonna allow my feelings to take over, my logic, if you will.
Let me
And I'll
say.
tell you what,
Let
that's
me
a
say this. Oh, hold on, bro. Y'all throw this leadership word around, and it irks me when I hear y'all say it. And most men don't even know what the fuck leadership is. They don't even know what it looks like. They don't even know what it looks like, and then a lot of men get on this app and talk about men being leaders, and they need to be leaders. But have you even asked any of these men between the ages of 24 and 36 what an actual leader is? I guarantee you they couldn't give you a book definition of leadership. They couldn't even
I
probably
agree.
opposite.
That that's where that goes back into the idea of what a man is supposed to be. We don't have that. These younger generations don't have the idea of what a man is supposed to be. The idea of, hey, look, we getting out and raking the grass today. They don't have that. They don't have no structure of what a man. They don't have no idea what a man is, what a leader is. Someone to take charge. All that stuff. They don't have an idea of that. Their idea of a leader is a guy with money. Um,
So let me say, let me go ahead and put it here. So for any of the men that's in here, younger or older or whatever, leadership is sacrifice. Leadership is being able to take counsel. Leadership is the people that you have under your charge, being able to listen to them and take what they say at face value.
Accountability.
Leadership is humility. And a husband has to embody those things. I didn't say anything. Leadership ain't got shit to do with love. It ain't got a damn
Not at
thing to do
all.
with nothing.
Not at all.
Nothing at all. When you get with a woman, if you're saying that you are going to lead that relationship, then you have to be humble. You have to be willing to sacrifice, and
Yep.
and your humility level always has to be at 100. Even though sometimes, you know what I'm saying, we ain't supposed to have emotions as men, but you're gonna break the fuck down because that's a lot of pressure to put on your shoulders. But that's what you wanted.
Well, I wouldn't say we don't have emotions. We lack emotional control. That's the problem. The emotional control factor. We don't have that as men. Not all of us. I'm not. I'm just saying it, the majority. We don't have emotional control. So when we get situations, we act out. And to me, that's typically what a woman does. And it's my job to bring her back to my level, like I said. But if I'm acting like her, acting out, now we're both acting out. Now we're both toxic. Now we're both this and that. Now we're breaking up. Or now this is just us. But if you want your relationship to be a certain way, then you have to lead by example. You can't look for a woman for leadership because a woman has a mind that's all over the place. There's no disrespect to women. You guys think about everything. What shoes you gonna wear? Is your nails pretty? Is my eyes cute? Is my hair? Is work tomorrow? I'm gonna do work tomorrow. I'm gonna go to school tomorrow. I'm gonna go. get another job. Y'all just all over the place, no disrespect.
I
And
agree.
it's for us to bring you down to a level. Hey, you can wash clothes and go to work tomorrow. If you don't have to today, you don't have to do everything in one day. Why not do tomorrow? And then I'll have you do this on this day. Like it'll make sense because you had that day free. That's what we're supposed to be for. That's actually a part of being a leader. That's what you guys need. A sense of direction. That's leadership. Accountability when you do make a mistake. Like as a man, you don't point the finger at what this person did. You take full accountability of what you did in the act. If I had a fight, it's my bad. I should never did whatever I did. But it's not no, but you did that, so that's what I know. It's hey, we had a fight. I apologize for my part in the fight. And men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men nowadays don't do that. They don't know how to be leaders, like this gentleman said. They don't know how to be leaders. And I wanted to touch back on the host. Yeah, man, I feel like you're on the right track. You're not ready for that. But at the same time, if someone comes along and they want
Mm-hmm.
to assist, because women love to assist,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't shut that down. Like,
Oh
hey,
yeah, I
what can
wouldn't.
I do to help you meet your person? But to look for that when you're trying to figure out life or trying to get to a certain point is totally backwards. That's
Right.
where you're gonna fail. You chase the purpose, and then the people come with the purpose. The friends come with the purpose. The women come with the purpose. The
Right.
success comes with the purpose.
Right.
So you're on the right track, brother. Uh, and I'll just tell you to keep doing your thing. Keep your focus, laser focusing on your purpose, on your passion, and everything else will fall into place.
For real. And DZ, I want to tell you something else because what another problem with women in my age range, DZ, is that like these women, like when they get in relationships with men nowadays, they like a lot of these women, despite what they say, DZ, they do want to be like the primary. They want to be the primary focus of that man's life, not the primary
I,
woman.
I,
They
I'll
want to
tell you.
be the
I'll tell you
primary
why.
focus.
I'll tell you why.
DZ,
It's
I work
because of
60 hours a week, DZ,
right.
just from my main job. I work 60 hours. I'm gonna be working 60 hours a week until the end of tax season. I don't got a lot of time to be doing a lot of stuff right now. Like,
Let me tell
like
you why, brother. Why they do these things. They have. I I firmly believe that women are designed to be with one man, which is why they carry
Ooh,
over how the teaching of
ooh,
their father was, or they carry over how their last relationship was, because they're really programmed to be with one person. So, say you meet a girl that's programmed to be one person, she had bad programming. Now she's getting that, and he probably treated her a certain way, probably a high standard way. And then she looks on the internet and see, oh, all these guys are treating their girls like this. Well, that's how I'm supposed to be treated, right? Because inside of the household, there was not taught to how to be a woman. This is what you're supposed to do. This is what you're supposed to do as a woman to your man. This is what your man's supposed to do to you. And in return, you give him his feminine energy and you do whatever he requires of you. But guys don't know how to do that, and women don't know how to do that. We do not have an idea of what a real woman or a real man is nowadays. And that is the problem, my good sir. So when these girls are getting these relationships and, oh, you supposed to be taking me out. I literally just had a conversation with a girl telling me, take her on a dinner date. I said, I don't take girls out on dinner dates. Not on no first date. I want to go somewhere where some activity is, have fun, have some conversation, have some drinks. And she like, well, why? I'm like, that's my program. Now, if you don't want to be a part of my program, that is
right.
fine. You continue on your journey, and I'm gonna do me. And it's all good. I let them know that it's all good. There's no issue. It's just you have your opinion on things, and I don't think your opinion is wrong. But my program is my program, and I'm going to run my program how I want to run it
Facts.
because it works for me. I'm
Facts.
single by choice. I don't want to get into it, but I'm pretty sure most women in these nowadays that are trying to date me are single, not by choice. So I don't
Right.
submit to women. I don't submit to women. I say take the wheel when it's time because you probably be smarter than me in some areas. So yeah, go ahead. Like a perfect example. I love a woman and know how to decorate. I get a new crib or whatever.
That's
Interior
They
exactly
come over
design.
there with the
uh,
eye.
about this in
They
Right.
another
over there with the.
place,
Hmm?
So
about a woman making the house a home, interior design, fresh
Yeah.
flowers. Like nobody
Hmm.
talks about this.
Yep.
But
Like
DZ,
I do. I
DZ,
do. Yes, sir.
this another thing. These women, bro, women in my age, these women nowadays are talking about like and they're really pushing it too. And the older black woman, they're telling the younger black woman, do not be dating these men for several years. So basically what I'm trying to say is
Dating potential.
they're putting like basically like shot clocks on men, DZ. Do not be dating no man for 24 months. If you don't propose to you with it, bro, no woman is putting a shot clock on me, bro. Not at 26 years old. I can understand a woman that's probably in her mid 30s, late 30s, and she's dating and she wants to be married or whatever. So she don't want to be in a relationship with a man for several years, but you're not about to put no damn shot clock on me. Absolutely not. They talking about if he got 24 months to make a decision. So you're giving me 24 months to make a life changing decision that I'm supposed to commit to you for the rest of my life? Absolutely not.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, Mr. Alex.
All right. Going to your comment about the shot clock. This is where I draw the line with this because I'm fair across the board when it comes to all of that shit.
Yeah.
If men can have a preference, then women can have a preference. Just like this man said, that's his program, right?
Mm-hmm.
That woman come to you and say, hey, within 24 months, if this ain't going towards marriage, I'm out. That's her fucking preference. She can do that shit. And if a man ain't with that, and because this is the whole point of things. Y'all just said this earlier. When a man knows, he knows.
Yeah.
And if you don't, and honestly, I'm a grown ass motherfucking man, dead ass. Every woman that I ever dealt with, had sex with or whatever, I already knew it wasn't no marriage material anyway.
Right.
You wasn't nothing but the jump off. Now,
Right.
if you continuously having sex with a woman, going out on dates, going to little fun things and all that other stuff, and that woman has not shown you wifely and motherly behavior in a consistent pattern after 24, in a 24-month like range, then why the fuck are you still dealing with her?
Right.
I mean,
Right.
We all have choices.
Because like my sister, like when she met her husband, within less than 6 months, he knew she was the one. He married her, engaged her. They had a baby. They got married a year later. They got married last year. Like
I
men
tell you,
know.
I tell you one thing. Men put on fronts and women put their best foot forward. So a man's gonna come act like he's this and that, but a woman is gonna be who she is when she feels like you're that guy off of eye test or conversation. If she's super attractive, if her attraction level is like a 10, she gonna put her best foot forward. She gonna be the best version of herself because she has many versions of herself. I think when guys more so understand women, they'll feel more. They'll the thoughts of when a woman wants to have a 24-month situation, they'll come to ease like, okay, this is just a woman being a woman, bad programming from other women saying, hey, these women are installing this information into these women. Hey, if he ain't doing this, but they probably single too. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So when you understand women more, Mr. Noble, you'll be more like understanding of their shenanigans. And sometimes they have shenanigans. Like it's just they say crazy things sometimes.
I
It's
gotta
not just
keep
them
pushing.
being women.
I gotta keep pushing back on this because Noble, you talked about your sisters, right?
Yeah.
You don't want your sisters to be played around with for 2 fucking years for a man to sit up there and tell them, oh, well, this just ain't gonna work out after 2 years. So you wasted 2 years of my sister's fucking life. But she could have been dealing. Well, wait.
Okay, go ahead.
When you've been dealing with somebody that actually wanted to be with her.
I can respond to that.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
24 months is a long time to have a woman without no type of real commitment. Like, you guys living together after 2 years. What are you guys doing?
But that's
So
what I'm saying.
that
If you
falls onto the man. What
so
is the man doing?
so this is what I'm saying though. If a woman is telling you that, she's already telling you she wants a serious relationship right up front. So that
She already
progression,
chose you.
yeah, and of course she has to show you. Y'all have to show each other. And it's her responsibility if she comes to you like in the first month or 2 months and y'all are dating. And you're like, look, this is kind of where I'm at in 24 months. I want to see us going somewhere. That is a woman that actually knows what the fuck she wants versus these other motherfuckers that just flapping in the wind, living day to day.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So my response to that, Mr. Alex, is I always say, like how you just talked about, basically, that woman knowing what she wants and communicating what it is that she wants. I always say everything can be resolved. All this stuff that we talking about is so simple. It all comes down to communication at the end of the day. So when I say that, ladies and Mr. Alex, you can push back on this if you want to, but no man has ever wasted your time. And to the men in here, no woman has ever wasted your time. Because you put yourself in
You
that
allowed it.
position. Exactly. So nobody wasted your time at the end of the day. Y'all know me. I am a Mr. Accountability. If I was dealing with a woman for 24 months, and whether it was a situationship or whether it was a light relationship and nothing came out of it, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say that, man, she wasted my time and this, that, and the third. No, if you allowed it, if you know what you want, especially as a woman, if you know what you want at the end of the day, you're not gonna be entertaining no situation like that anyways.
Yeah.
So
So that's
okay,
on you. You never had to all the women in here, a man never wasted your time. You wasted your own time.
so this is the rebuttal to that, and this is where like going back to what she said about the whole because I'm all about
Hmm.
right. I'm structured down. I'm good with that. No problem. A woman comes to me and tells me, you know what I'm saying, that hey, I'm looking for something serious. If you're not, she is telling you up front she wants something serious.
Mm-hmm.
And she says in 24 months, I want us to either be, you know what I'm saying, moving
Engage.
towards
Right.
engagement. Engagement is not marriage.
Right.
Engagement is just the fucking engagement.
Right.
Now, in 24 months, that woman says, look, I want to be, you know, looking to, you know, if we both vibing on the same thing and you know, I'm moving with you, I'm challenging you, you challenging me, and we are progressing forward as a couple. You know what I'm saying, through good times and bad times, and I want to see us move towards something permanent. And she comes out, and real women will talk to you like this. Real women will talk to you like this. In that 5% of women that actually don't want to be toyed with or played with or be fucking beanbags to men,
Right.
they will talk to you like this. But
Let me
Yeah.
tell you why. Let me tell you why they talk to you like that. Because they can feel it. They see the potential, but they know
Exactly.
you ain't it. You not
The
it.
woman
Because
intuition.
instead of having a conversation and saying, "Well, what do you see us in 24 months if we're still here?" She's telling you what I want because she's taking the damn ship and she's driving it because you ain't it, and she gotta convince you.
Exactly.
She see the
oh, okay,
potential,
so
so
that's
she
how y'all.
dealing with it.
So Sky, you agree that if you talking to a man like that,
I asked
you
him straight up, and that's the
look. So
thing.
wait. So you saying what you just said is if you talking to a man like that, then you basically running him off, telling him that you know you sending him signs that he ain't the one you fucking with.
No, no, no.
You-
I didn't necessarily mean that. I mean like she see that you ain't all the way there as a man, so she
So
has to steer you.
well, he's talking to him or
Trying to,
me? Sure.
She's
yeah,
talking to
because
me.
you talking to
Okay.
me?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So she's steering. She has to take. She has to get on the ship and steer it a little bit to make him say, "Hey, we're I don't, I'm not saying it. It's not that she doesn't see it entirely, but it's something that's triggering her to say, "Oh yeah, I gotta let this guy know in 24 months." When it's to be a conversation, where do you see us and where do you see this relationship going? What are you looking for in a woman and what am I looking for in a man? These conversations come like, do you want marriage? Like these are conversations, but when a woman has to take control and say, "Hey, 24 months, if we ain't there, we ain't," you know what I'm saying?
Okay. So
Uh,
Scott, you agree with what he's saying?
Yeah, I agree. Like in the beginning, I feel like it's important to set your intention. Like automatically, I already know what timing you're on. I feel like in our generation, communication is key. A lot of people do not communicate what they want in dating, and I feel like you gotta date yourself, figure out exactly what you want, and then when you're ready to date, you gotta bring it to that relationship or
Thank
that
you.
that
Okay. So
stage.
pause, because I'm trying to get some understanding here.
Yeah, go ahead.
The question I'm asking you is if you are a month into a relationship with a man, if you are having that particular conversation about where you want to be in a relationship with that man, then you are seeing red flags in that man already. That's what you're saying.
Oh yeah, it's gonna show in the beginning,
Oh,
but I don't really you do. Are you asking a question like about the timing or go ahead?
yeah, yeah. I'm in just the conversation in general. You feel like if you as a woman, just knowing yourself and what you want, come to a man and have that conversation with him, no matter what's going on, red flag or not, you think that that man is less than if you have to come and talk to him like that.
No, I don't think he's less than a person
No,
because
no. So, or you don't think that he's actually the person that you should be fucking with.
No, I think we're looking for understanding, communication, where we stand. But usually a
Right.
man knows. He knows straight up what it is. I feel like there's two categories a man's gonna put you in. Either you gonna be the F buddy, the little girl he gonna mess around with, or the girl he's
We
gonna
we
take
we're
seriously.
not talking about F buddy. We're talking about a
Oh,
man you
that's already
chose to go on
committed
a date
to.
with.
Mr.
We're not
Alex.
fixing conversations. I'm gonna land the plane in a minute. Hold on. So, as a woman, you don't feel it appropriate as somebody that's dating seriously, as you say, I call you a 5% woman. You date with intention. That you let a man know, whether it's on the first date, the third, or the second, what you are looking to get out of this relationship.
Yeah, I think it's very appropriate to know exactly what you want. Set your boundaries and standards for yourself, and then it's
Okay.
up to him.
So in that time frame, when you telling him whatever that time frame is, that man has the choice, just like you had a choice to tell him,
Mm-hmm.
not to waste your fucking time.
Yeah.
Because period, point blank, you already told him what you want out of the relationship. And if he messed up in any type of way, if he does not take that conversation seriously, and you continue to fuck with him, then then I go back, I defer back to what Noble said. You wasted your own time then.
Yep, but it's up to you to leave, because if he gonna disrespect you the first time, he gonna keep doing it again. So it's up to you to stand
But
on your
it's
word
not,
and
it's
leave.
not a point of disrespect. It's just he did not take the conversation seriously when you brought that, when you put that out. That's
Right.
what you
But Miss Alex, and we're talking about, and this is the
Justin.
thing. This is what
You're
whole thing
gonna
about.
know if he don't take it serious.
But that's
Yeah.
my whole thing about the communication thing, Mr. Alex, because we're talking about it from like a woman, a woman perspective right now. But like men do the same thing, Mr. Alex. Men will
Yeah.
be dating a woman for years, and the woman will have then come to find out this woman has no intentions of getting married. This woman has no intentions of having kids, but you never even discussed that with her. And you got the nerve to say that she wasted your time? No, you wasted your own time.
okay.
You as a grown man or as a grown woman, if you're gonna be out here dealing with another grown man or grown woman, open your mouth up and communicate what it is that you're seeking out of a relationship
Okay, I think
long
we
term.
saying the same thing differently.
Right. I feel like my thing is I feel like it should be conversation versus like setting demands. When you give me demands, you turn me off. I'm not doing.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying.
give a
So don't
damn
tell
what you
me that I
telling
got
me.
24 months because
Now if you're having a
Yeah, I don't
now
think
discussion,
No,
now
it's
now you
not.
got 0 months. Now you got
It's
zero
not an
months.
ultimatum. We don't.
It's
yeah,
not.
You're not
maybe
gonna
we'll be
present
tough.
it as an ultimatum. It's not like you got
Yeah.
this long. Not
Yeah,
like that kind of thing.
I don't have
It's
a
I,
just like this is what I'm looking for. This is what my
yeah.
goal is.
right? So that's what a discussion and conversation
That's
is.
what I'm
Hey,
talking
well,
about.
I'm looking to see, you know, if things go good with us, I would like to see us in this position in a few months. If that works for you, these are conversations versus saying we've been dating for a month now, and I feel like we should be fully committed. You don't put a time stamp on what we're gonna do because you never know
Yeah,
what's
Right.
going. This is life.
I
This is real
agree.
life. So if you come with a conversation and we set goals, you know what I'm saying? I can set a goal for a year to be successful in whatever I'm doing, but I might hit roadblocks and it might go to a year and a half. You never know. So you want to have a conversation of what the goal is. What is the goal of this situation that we're having right now?
Right.
What is the goal? What is the end goal? So I always tell people the end goal is a relationship. But I do have a lot of things that I'm doing, and my focus has to be on that for us to succeed because I want to make sure the structure is here and the foundation is here for us to be successful, for us to be comfortable.
I
And that
agree.
100%
prevents
agree.
complaining and feeling neglected and stuff like that.
I
You
will.
have to, as a man, we have to juggle. It comes with us being a man. We have to know how to juggle. Okay, so I work 12 hours 2 days, 3 days in a row. I got this off day. I'm gonna give my girl 3 or 4 hours, and maybe the whole entire day. And they have to understand that. Now, if they want every day, it's impossible. You're trying to take me away
Yeah.
from
So
Right.
purpose. Now you
Not every
becoming a
day. That's too
distraction.
much.
So,
Now
but
you
but but
becoming a
Deezy,
distraction.
this
A
what I'm
man
trying
with
to
a lot
say
of
though.
time is not
Deezy, this what I'm
distracted.
trying to say. These women say that they want a man that's making a certain amount of money, living a certain type of lifestyle. But I really don't think that even at my age, these women don't understand. Like these women want a man Deezy, that's making the money of a man that works 60 to 80 hours a week, but they want him to be like working a 40-hour a week job. They want the men
Let,
that work 40 hours a
let
week.
me let me tell you
It don't
what you
work
keep
like that. It
let me
don't
tell
work
you what
like
you
that.
keep saying, and this is the problem. You keep saying what women want. It ain't about what they want. It's about what they need. And
Exactly. If
you
you got
keep
a
keep
mature
attention.
woman,
You keep going after what a woman's want. You're gonna keep running around and doing all kind of flips and up and down roller coasters because you're trying to fulfill a want. A woman don't need your money. She gonna figure out some money on her own without you,
and she gonna
especially
help you get
nowadays.
some passive income. She gonna help you get more when you ain't got to
Exactly.
do a lot.
Because you got her so programmed to where she's loving it, not in a bad way. When I say programming, you got her on a path of everything you have said, you have done. So when you tell her something, she go, okay, well, what can I do, baby? Because it's just like it's just like a gambling shark person. If this guy is always hidden on bets, you have no choice but to listen to him on his bets. And he might fail sometimes, but it's okay because most of the time he wins. So it's gonna make her want to say, what can I do? How can I make some money? How can I make some money, Mr. Batman? What can I do to assist my man to make sure things keep being great? So I can keep being happy. You have to know how to juggle things. So you cannot feed into what women want. You have to attend to their needs, the love they need, the hugs they need, the words of affirmation they need. Not all the time. You have to know how to. You just gotta know how to be a man, and that's the part of being a man. Juggling life. We
Oh
gotta go
Lord.
through it. That's why I don't point fingers on what they do to us. I don't give a fuck about what these people do to us. I don't care how nobody treat us. What is there to talk about? It's time. I gotta keep going. It's nothing. I'm not talking about what they do. I know what they do. What I'm talking about it for. I talk about it to my boys, but it's not in the complaining, man. We probably just venting to one another, but more. I don't want to dwell on that. I gotta keep going. I can't
Yeah.
worry about what everybody is doing. I got to keep going. So they're not accepting us here. They're not. I don't care about that. I got to keep going. I got to keep. That can't slow me down. Talking about that is taking time out of my day, slowing me down from being productive, being on here talking to people because I love helping people. So
So
that me worrying about what's going on, with how they treat me and what they do and this and that, that's taking me away from being productive and helping somebody. And I'm not. I
so
don't have time for that.
so D, right? D, I'm gonna ask you this
Yes,
question.
sir.
Do you like a passive woman or a strong minded woman?
I like one in the middle. I feel like a lot of us have highs and low. Either you're to this or you're to this. I like people in the middle. So I like a feminine woman who knows what she wants when she wants it. Perfect example. I'm dating a girl. She's super feminine. She gives me all the feminine energy I want. She allows me to do whatever I want in a good way. Like if I'm going to go play basketball, if I'm playing with the game. But when it's time for her time, she says, okay, I need you here. I need you done with that in the next 10 minutes. And since he gave me so much feminine love and energy and space to be me, I have to give her that. I have to give her that time. I don't even argue it. She deserves it. She's earned it. She's done things to earn it. She let me be me, and now it's her time, and I respect her time. And she's not, hey, just want to know how long you're playing. She's saying, okay, you're almost done. You got about 5 minutes left. Then I need my time. And I'm like, okay, cool. So it's a medium. She know how to be the medium. She know how to be feminine, and she know how to be okay when I want what I want. Okay, well, you've been working all day. You've been working all week. I gave you a day off. But tomorrow I need my time, and I want to go here. And I say, you got that because you've been patient with me. You've been the lady I needed you to be for me. You've been peaceful. You've been added peace to me. So you got all do whatever you want today. Whatever you want to do. I want to go here wherever you want. There's no smacking lips. There's no for real. I don't feel like going. It's like okay, baby, you got it because she deserves it.
I'm
When
not
it
gonna
get,
I'm not gonna do it to you because you
go ahead.
contradict yourself a little bit.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Call me out, baby.
You contradicted yourself a little bit in your words because you went on a tangent about not chasing a woman's wants, and then you just riddled out about doing what a woman wants.
He said because
I'm
of
not chasing her once. That's
right
just a reward for her submissive
reciprocating
feminine
energy.
energy.
Right.
Exactly. I'm not chasing her. So she's saying, I want to go here today. Then I want to go there. I want my nails done. I want a bag. I want this. Let's go fly here. This is every day. Pump your fucking brakes. You're not doing none of that over here. But you let me be me and I'm in my zone and you allow me to do my thing and you support it and you assist. Whatever you want to do on this day, you can do whatever you want.
Facts.
I'm not chasing her once at all. That's just one day out of a 7-day week and
Okay.
weekend.
And Mr.
And
Alex,
so
my thing, Mr. Alex, I just want the ladies to know. Just find out what it is that you really want, that's really gonna make you happy. Because the man that's working 60 to 80 hours a week, you know, and I know DZ talked about the whole money thing, but that might not really be the man that you want. You know, you might be good with the man that works 30 to 40 hours a week. If you require a lot of time, or not require, because ain't no requirements for me, but if you want a lot of time from with your man, if you want a lot of love and affection and all this other stuff, you these men that's working these insane hours a week, they may not be the man for you. So don't, but understand that if you want Mr. 125,000 and up a year, just know he's probably not just gonna be working 40 hours a week.
so Noble,
Just understand that.
I'm gonna ask you the same question. You want a passive woman or a strong-minded woman?
To answer your question directly, I would say a strong-minded woman, but
Why?
I want
Why?
the hybrid. I want the medium like DZ.
Oh, God damn it. Okay, cool.
For real. That's really what I want. Like bro,
That's
listen.
why I'm
Listen,
like,
Mr. Alex, listen, Alex. I want, like I said, especially with the way my life is set up right now, I need, like, bro, anyone. This why I always say people need to date someone that's on the same speed as them.
that's what
if
I'm
a
Okay,
woman
saying.
if a woman, if she not like on her grind, if she don't got no purpose, she don't got nothing that she's working towards, that's requiring a lot of her time, she's probably not going to really be able to understand me and my lifestyle, and it's probably not going to work. But
so
like
you
Easy said,
so
if you can understand that, and then when I do have my leisure time, I'm not gonna have any problem giving you time out of my leisure time at all.
okay, Noble. Then you don't need a middle, the same type of woman he's talking about. You need a strong-minded
Strong
woman,
minded woman. Yeah, I need strong minded woman there.
or because you work so much, a someone that does not that wants to be with you, that does not require your presence all the time, but when you
Yeah.
are around, she enjoys you,
Right. Yep.
and
That.
she's not out doing no other shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So she is
That.
passive, content in her lifestyle in the way that you treat her. She's not calling, asking for no time. She knows when she gets it, she's gonna get it because you've already
Exactly.
showed her.
Right.
That's a passive woman. She is more passive. So a strong-minded woman
Yeah, yeah.
is
There we go. What's your definition of strong-minded one?
a
There
strong-minded
we go.
woman is the man. Period. What if your ass ain't, you know what I'm saying? You said you had 15 minutes at the fucking gym or 45 minutes at the gym. Yeah, she ain't fucking texting you. She ain't gonna text you. If your ass ain't here when she get her, she finna go do something the fuck else.
That's exactly me. It's so funny because I don't
That,
like
We ain't
texting
doing
throughout
that's
that.
the day
that's
either.
a strong-minded woman. It's not that she's about to go do something with someone else, but she asked you to be somewhere at a certain time. And when you didn't hold up your word as a man, she had to
Oh
keep
yeah.
texting you behind you to get back here because she wants to be somewhere at a certain time,
Hmm.
and she got to keep texting you. That's gonna become a fucking problem because that strong-minded woman might not say nothing at that time, but as soon as that night comes, oh, we need to have a conversation. You're gonna get that text message.
Oh yeah. As a man, you want to hold your word. You want to keep your word no matter what. For the most part, life happens. We know that. But as a
I,
man, you're gonna keep that word. So that's
yeah,
why I'm able to go ahead. Speak,
so
Joe.
that's why I asked y'all that question because you got to know what type of woman that you actually need to be with to fit your life.
I know.
Life, not your circumstances, but your
Uh-huh.
life. So and it goes back to where Sky is saying she's a strong-minded woman, right? Me
I didn't
personally,
say that. I didn't even claim myself as that, but that's what you guys
okay,
think of
so
me.
which one are you? Which one are you, Sky?
I guess I would be. I don't know. I don't know. Like, what was the other one? It's 1 a.m. here.
She said if you give her time, you better meet that time. And you got to remember, women go off of words, what we say,
I go off your
and men,
actions.
and yeah, but if the words match the action, if you guys know, you guys like to hear the right thing, and when the action follows, it's even greater. When
Right.
it comes to a
But
man,
them actions gonna show real quick. Real
right?
quick.
But when
Okay.
it comes to men, we all ask you can't tell me a damn thing. You gotta show me
But
everything.
your actions. We can
So
stay up the
Right.
night through
so
time.
Sky,
I'm gonna
in.
see.
So because I'm gonna get to
Ooh.
Mocha in a minute. So are you passive? You in the middle of the road? Or are you a strong minded woman? Which one?
I would say strong minded. I already know exactly what I want for my partner. I already know.
You definitely strong minded,
I
Sky.
know what I want. I already
So
know. I ain't gonna play
Mocha,
with you because I don't even
which,
keep you in the front zone. I'm gonna keep you to the curb.
which
I
one are
don't know.
you? Which
I already
one are you?
answered.
I'm in the middle. I know when to be in that whole feminine woman state, and I know when I gotta meet him halfway, and I know when I gotta take the plane. So I just kind of play my position.
So is it you guys is understanding or thought that a strong minded woman is not a feminine woman?
No,
Um, I
not
I
me.
don't
What do
think
you
I think
mean
she
by
could be
that?
strong minded and
She could be
feminine
she could be strong
Because
minded
I'm
and feminine.
definitely feminine.
because I
She's
will
just
lay a
strong
man
minded.
out respectfully and ladylike, and he will respect. Like I can change a
I'm
man's whole
beyond
demeanor
feminine.
and get them together ladylike. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna answer the question myself. I cannot deal with a passive or a middle of the road woman. If she is not a strong minded woman that challenges me as a man, I cannot deal with her
Spank Queen. What up?
because I got shit to do.
What type
And
of challenges you speak of?
in
Exactly.
every single thing that comes up in life, period, that woman has to be able to challenge me. I cannot, and this is the whole thing, like, and this is just marriage and relationships, long term going out, right? You talk about people getting comfortable. The last thing you can do in a relationship is get comfortable. You can never be comfortable. You can be happy, you can be content, but when you get comfortable, that's when shit starts to get fucked up. And a woman,
100% agree with you on
Yeah.
that.
a strong-minded woman will always challenge you to be the best version of yourself as a man in the relationship. And i.e. vice versa. Me and my old lady work out together. She meal preps. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit. If I might be having one or too many drinks, she'll take that motherfucking bottle and go hide it some goddamn where. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck.
Okay, I get exactly what you're saying.
If
Yeah,
I'm
I agree.
I get
if
what you're
I'm working
saying.
on another degree, which I'm about to start working on another degree, she'll say, "Hey, baby, you got a class that's about to start." You know what I'm
That's
saying?
attentiveness. That's
You know,
Yeah,
but
persistent.
but some women don't. They don't do that shit. A passive woman doesn't care about any of that shit. If you
Yeah.
that's
get
Oh
true.
yeah, I'm
But
definitely
I
not
think a
passive.
middle lane woman has that as well. A passive, no, but I think a middle lane woman that's exactly what is the middle.
Yeah, they know when they know how to be feminine the whole time, and they know how to, hey, you ain't having that drink. I'm putting that bitch up.
Yeah, you
You
know,
know
you
what I'm
got to
saying?
know him and know how to. Like I said, like it was a point in time when I thought it was just cooking and cleaning. Now he sit on a bed a certain way, and I know when he exhausted, and I need to take over with the kids or or what. You know what I mean? It's just knowing
Right. It's
and
like
being
tagging in
attentive.
your partner. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
Yeah,
need.
but that's what I'm saying. Like men need to know what type of women they need to actually be pursuing, not just so
Yeah,
much
that's
off.
important. I understand what
But
you're saying, Alex.
you have to know what type of woman fits you in your life. If you're a
Yes.
man that needs to be challenged, and it's not to say that I'm not the leader of my household because I very much the fuck so am. But you know what I'm saying? If I step out of line, that motherfucking woman for to get me back right real quick. Because
Right.
sometimes I need that shit.
Right.
Sometimes I need it because I know me. But and she ain't having that shit. So in order for me to move forward and progress in the, in relationship, marriage, and just life, and us to get all the shit that we getting, I need her to be able to like, hey, look, we got fucking two properties that we got to make sure get finished up so they can be rented out. Where we at on that shit? Oh shit, I forgot about that. Have you called it? Do all of the rent.
Mhm.
That's in the third. That type of shit. Now, if you got a passive woman, she just thinking that your ass supposed to take care of all of that, and then some will fall through.
See, yeah, I agree with you completely. Like women, we're making the reservations, we're booking the hotels to travel, like we're making things easier, not harder. That's what I feel. I feel like a man should make my life easier, not harder, and vice versa.
And that's why earlier when I asked you what type of wife you wanted to be, what type of asset did you want to be to your husband, your future husband, that's what I was kind of getting at.
Yeah, but it's kind of late here, but I understand.
So women, in my experience dealing with women that I actually wanted to take seriously, they've always been strong-minded women. They've always been women with opinions that I can have structured conversations with on actual topics, not no Real Housewives of fucking hip hop and shit.
Right. Yeah. Again,
Okay,
they
I
don't
have
have it.
I have
They
a
don't
I'm
have
so
a.
opinion
glad you
Go
then,
ahead, bro.
or a
clarified that too,
question.
because I was coming, I got confused on what you were saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
It's getting
so
late.
glad you clarified that.
Oh no, I don't bash women.
No, it wasn't even about bashing. I just had what you were saying before. I was confused while I was sitting in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Now that I'm actually, up here, I understand a little bit better now. Okay.
it's just women. For me personally, and I done dealt with my fair share of females and women or whatever. Passive women just don't they don't do it for me. They don't get my dick hard. You know what I'm saying? The middle of the road fuckers don't get my dick hard. If you ain't assertive as a woman, you know what I'm saying, and I can't fuck with you like that. You just those type of women don't do it for me.
People that you can just do whatever you want is not a
Yeah,
turn on. Like people that
That's
allow
right.
you to just
exactly
do
too
whatever,
available, too needy.
and that's what I,
But
and that's what typically guys are to women now. Do this,
Mm,
jump up, touch your nose, touch your tail. You know what? I'm done. It's fun in the beginning, and then once
Yeah,
at a certain point they get
mm,
bored of that shit, and you
that
done.
shit,
They
man.
start monkey branching. You guys know what monkey branching is, right?
yeah,
Yeah, they get the monkey branching to find someone who gonna tell them no. They like to be told no sometimes. Not all the
Yeah,
time, but sometimes.
yeah, I'm kind of glad I joined this conversation. It's a lot of conversations going around. They don't like things like that. They want the one
yeah,
that's not going to speak back, that's not going to
exactly. That was another.
challenge them. Like even when I first came in, and you were saying, if she needed a day away or whatever the case may be, you knew what was up. Like my question was, all right, because I think when I came in, they was talking about something about the baby, and having a baby, and I was like, well, shit. What if she need a day away from the child or the household? Like, how is the man going to handle that? A lot of men get offended. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do those daily
Mm-hmm.
house chores. They don't feel like, oh no, you should have a day away. So I'm biting on the call.
Oh yeah, you need to hang with your friends. You need to have a day. You need to get away from me
man.
because
Look, no,
I'm the type of guy that like women love to be around me. You gotta get away from me. You need to have fun and figure out other things outside of me to enjoy.
easy. You know how important that shit is, bro. I, any man, I can tell you this shit right now. If you're gonna marry a woman and provide a life for her, and she's not working, you better make sure she got a nonprofit, she got a podcast, she got.
Something going on. Yeah.
You better make sure that woman got something going on instead of
Some other
Non-profit.
distraction outside of you because women love you and
Kids
they
are
just
an
want to be
outside
around you.
distraction.
But
Not
like
even
some
a
of
We're
these
gonna really
people
be
want
honest.
someone to submit, but they're not leaders. And I'm looking at them like, you don't have nothing to bring to. You don't even have a table. You don't have cloth. You don't have no knives. You don't got no. What do you? So
I hate
that's why there's a
who
lot of
came up
stuff.
with that bring to the table shit
Yeah, that
anyway.
I
bring
don't
to the
know.
table
I don't
shit trash.
know. Talking about it. They ain't got no damn table. They ain't got no house. You want
I'm just trying to figure out who came up with the bringing something to the table.
it's a chair.
Women trying to figure it out. A lot of women trying to figure out what a woman.
Okay, well, how would you like us to put it? They ain't bringing shit to the basketball court. It's the court there. They don't even got a fucking basketball.
It's not
Y'all really go ahead.
a relationship ain't a table. Life ain't no fucking table.
It
Exactly.
ain't.
Life is
So,
about foundation and structure.
I mean, I'm not a table. Like personally as a man, men aren't tables, women aren't tables. So what the fuck? Like, I'm gonna ask you, what are you bringing to my life?
That part.
What are you bringing to my life?
Exactly.
What
What
That's a
value,
you
better
doing?
question.
what
What?
asset are you to my life? And if you look at me like with that dumbfounded look, then you just became the jump off.
Hey, Mocha, thank you for coming up here, ma'am. Please say whatever last words you want to say. I'm about to bring another lady up here. Okay.
Okay, well, just thanks for having me. I enjoyed the conversation. I love positive talk amongst us, our people, and I'll be tuned in. I'm about to follow the host and everybody in the box, and I'll be tuning in to
All
y'all.
right. Thank you.
All
I
right.
appreciate you. You have a good day. Okay.
You too.
I
Bye
thought
bye.
I was about to get on y'all fellas today.